So look at this now here, boys and girls. Bitcoin just closed the weekly candle above this trend line, something that I touched on a previous video. And now we're having a green candle on Bitcoin above this trend line. And it seems like we might be heading upwards. And as well, this is possibly the most important week for Bitcoin. This is it, guys. We have the election coming next week. We do have the FOMC, the US inflation reports coming Thursday 31st, October 31st, in about 3 days. It is getting heated up. It is getting warm here, guys. It is actually now the most important time in this actual bull market that we are on right now. And we might actually be now confirming the actual bull market. So it is actually time now to concentrate, focus, because this is it, guys, right? This is where the winners win and the losers lose. This is what this all is about, right? It's either you make life-changing money now or you don't. And it is about to start. With no further ado, let's get into today's video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and let's get into it. So as I just said here, guys, this is possibly the most important week here. So we're gonna go through it very quickly. So historically, guys, what actually happens each time in the Q4 of a halving year is a bull market. Each time we have a Q4, which time in Q4 of the halving year, which is now this year, 2024, we do have a bull market. So this line here points out to the 26th of October, 2020. This is right around the time when we started the bull market. Let me show you a different chart here where you can see the whole thing. So as well, we had the previous bull market, which is the 2017 one here. This was as well, guys. If we look at September, October 2017, you can see that like this is the Q4 of the halving year of that year, and then boom, bull market. So it actually happens each time after the halving year, or each time the Q4 of the halving year, we do get a bull market. So again, here, if we look at the October candle right here before the 2014 one, October bull market. So we did actually see this playing out over and over right now. We've seen it play out a few times, and now we are here today, 2024 halving year, Q4 of the halving year, and Bitcoin is looking like that. Like Bitcoin is looking like it's gonna break out. So now, as soon as Bitcoin is gonna break above 70K, which is now looks like this support resistance here, guys. This is it. Like this is it, literally. As soon as Bitcoin breaks above it and hold, that's it. Fireworks. Bitcoin, bull market, and everything. Meme coins are gonna start rallying, pumping. Finally, the actual bull market and actual making life-changing money is gonna start to play out. The kind of theses we were thinking about, everything what we were thinking about, they're gonna play out. Now, the kicker here is some coins are gonna do better than others. That's why in today's title we have we have coins that will make millions, right? In each bull market, we do have coins that do better than others all the time. So here today, guys, I got for you here something interesting, which is here is Link. So Link, for those that do not know, this is a top coin by market cap, and it's a utility coin, one of those major utility coins, you might say, which is being used. Its utility is actually being used in the crypto space, like ETH, right, like Solana. And you can see clearly here the underperformance from Link. So this is Link, right? If you bought Link here in the bear market, right, considering what happened in the previous bull market, that utility coins were doing very good, you're actually now down and close to whatever price you got into back in the bear market. Now up here we have Dogecoin. So Dogecoin is massively outperforming. So you can see they both went into this same downtrend here, and Dogecoin now broke out, or it's been breaking out, or it's been pumping now for several weeks against Link here, which Link is not actually moving, just moving sideways. So this is a major outperformance. But what we really want to ask here is, what is the next Dogecoin? You know the game, guys, right? You know the game. What's this, right? Why we're looking at Dogecoin and Link? This actually to show us what coins are gonna be the biggest performers once Bitcoin is actually gonna break out. Where our money should be in, right? What kind of coins should our money be in, right? So can all agree now today Dogecoin is the top meme coin by market cap, right? Today Dogecoin is at $22 billion in its market. Dogecoin is the actual index, like meme coin index. It shows that where the money is at right now. What are the smart money, what the big boys, what big exchanges and whatnot, what are are they doing now? They're bidding Doge. They're buying up Doge. That's what they're doing. So since Doge is outperforming most of the market now, this means that meme coins, so if we look at top meme coins by market cap, meme coins and the right ones, obviously the right meme coins are gonna be where most of the millions are gonna be made this cycle. Other than that, other coins are gonna massively underperform. And those, I personally don't want to be in the coins that are not gonna perform, like utility coins, right? AI coins, whatever coin that claims to do something like a utility, they're not gonna do well. So some people might ask, but why is that? Why people like to look at what's performing better than others? So I'm gonna show you something here, guys. Now, here in 2017, if you got into ICOs, right? XRP, ETH, right? Litecoin, even though Litecoin was an older cycle coin, any coin that is claiming to be the next Bitcoin and the new blockchain, you've done pretty well for yourself. This is actually a reason why XRP is a viral or a loved coin, because it was one of the biggest gainers of 2017, and people now actually are betting on it doing the same thing, but it hasn't done so since then. So if we look at XRP here, this is XRP, the bottom chart, and this is Bitcoin, the top chart. You can see that XRP actually made a massive run on that 2017 bull market. You would be right, and you would have made some money if you bought XRP here again going into 2021 bull market. You would have made some gains, but you would not have made a lot of gains, right? Comparing that to if you bought Dogecoin, let's say. So XRP actually did, from the bottom to the top, did a 6x. If you bought XRP, you made a 7x. If you bought Bitcoin, you made a 7x, which is now you took more risk by buying XRP, but then you made as much as what Bitcoin did, and you would have been much better just buying Bitcoin. And that's what we're not trying to do. Altcoins actually stand for alternative Bitcoin, right? We want something that is gonna do better than Bitcoin if we're actually going into altcoins. And the reason people chose XRP and chose other coins is because they were big gainers in 2017, and that's the reason why they got into them in the dip, and they ended up being underperformance. And you would ask why they were underperformers, right? Why is that? Well, because first, utility coins, they do have inflationary mechanism where they will still keep printing new coins out of thin air. They will keep printing those. And also what happens is each cycle there are new coins that take the attention from the previous ones. So not enough buy power is going into the old ones. And the old ones also have salty bag holders. The bag holders that bought the top in 2017 on XRP, let's say, they were too damn hungry for the gains, and they were too damn down. They were down for 90% for several years, and they had pain, and they hated crypto, and they just wanted to get out as soon as possible. That's why they got out quick. They did not let it run because they were down too much. Plus the inflationary aspect of these coins, plus the team and VCs are dumping and all that stuff. So that's why old cycle coins don't run in the new cycle. They don't perform well. So we do want to make sure that that doesn't happen to us. That's why we're looking at the outperformance today. What coins or what sector is outperforming, what narrative. Now, this cycle here in 2021, the narrative that was outperforming, or the sector that was outperforming, were gaming and NFTs. If you got into any gaming coin back in the days, you would have made a lot of money. And at some point in early 2021, we actually had ETH killers. Any coin that claims to be the new Ethereum made some gain, right? And that was something like Avalanche. It actually did a 20x. So while Avalanche did a 20x, XRP only did a 7x or 5x, let's say. So if you actually got into the new launches that claim to be the next ETH or ETH killers, you would have made much more money. Like we're talking 20x's more or 30x's. In some cases, you've done much more in case of Luna. Now, if you got into gaming coins, the story would be as well very good. You would have made a lot of money, a bunch of money, just from this narrative. Now, this is around 300x literally on Axie Infinity. You got also your Sand. These all were hot narratives in the previous cycle, and they all made crazy runs. As you can see, their charts all look the same. Their charts all look the same. This is a 220x. And if we look at Mana, which was also a gaming coin back in the days, look at that, same charts again, right? Same charts, they all look the same. This one did also almost a 100x. This is a 76, 77x. This did almost 100x as well. And I can keep digging on these gaming coins from back in the days and what they've done, and you'll see that all of them have some sort of the same chart. This was a gaming coin, UFO gaming. This one came in later. This is what you would call a derivative play, let's say, in today's coins. This is what would be Cummies, Rocket Cummies, or something on in the meme coins verse, right? It would be something like that. It's a very not a bad knockoff or something like that. It's a shitter, let's say. And a shitter still did a 20x or more, right? A shitter did a 15x or more. Let's count from the lows. It's about 30x. A shitter did a 30x when it comes to that narrative. But the biggest ones, they all had the same chart as I shown you. Mana, Axie, Sand, they all have the same chart. They all had this huge run, then went to oblivion. You can see now, even today, they are not participating in this bull market because the narrative is gone. So that is why it is very important to be on the right narrative, the narrative that is actually showing life today, that is participating in the bull market. So you can see this Mana of Decentraland hasn't moved, but they all have the same chart. If we look at Mana, if we look at Sand, right, same chart. If we look at Axie Infinity as well, the same chart. A huge pump and then a dump. So why is that? Well, the good part here is the pump, right? That's what we want to focus on. The pump actually happened because the narrative was too hot to ignore and everything started pumping. It is the same thing that we have today with meme coins, but stronger, because this gaming coin is still a utility coin, and the reason they dumped this hard is because of the VCs and the team dumping, right? Which we know with meme coins, this doesn't happen. And also they have this inflationary aspect, right? For the meme coiners, this is when you go to Rug Checker and it tells you it has a mint function, right? They can mint more tokens and keep selling them. It's basically a slow rug or something like that. That's what you would call it. And the point here we want to get into is the narrative is key, right? So even with shitters, like coins, like gaming coins with mint function and dumping on you and everything like that, you still made 300x with shitters, and they all have the same chart. So it's not just one coin that rallies that hard. It's all of them that make these kind of runs. So we actually want to get positioned to something like that. Now today we know gaming coins is not coming back, fortunately, right? We thought it's gonna come back in 2023. I had some plays on that, but it did not pan out exactly as I thought. So now I'm pretty positive that gaming coins are not gonna play out this cycle. AI is the new grift. So AI might do a 10x, but still it's gonna be a grift. So you're still taking a lot of risk because mint function and team dumping and stuff like that. But meme coins are gonna be the biggest gainers by far, and the safest plays by far, because of these simple facts. And now when we come back here, why we should be looking into these narratives, because now here, guys, in 2021, if you bought any gaming coin, even the shittiest of them all, you would have made 50x. Like here, exactly here, you would have made 50x. It does not matter. Here, if you bought Cardano and new ETH killers, Atom, or whatever coin, Avalanche, Solana, all those that said we are gonna kill ETH, you would have made a lot of money. And they were new cycle coins, right? They were not back in here. They were not. The ones that were here, like XRP, Litecoin, they did not do well, but here the new ones actually did better, or much better. Here we had NFTs. You would have made millions of dollars from NFTs. We've seen Bored Ape Yacht Club NFTs getting bought up for millions of dollars by celebrities and stuff like that. We've seen gaming coins, as just shown you, doing 300x's in a matter of a month or something. And that's what was hot back in the days. And that's if you bought in early into these narratives, you would have made millions. So now today you would ask yourself, what's playing out here today? That's when we come here to Doge against Link chart, and we can see Link is an utility coin from the previous cycle and all that. It's being outperformed by Doge. Doge is telling us now meme coins are going to be the biggest gainers, and the same thing that we've seen with the gaming coins, they all pump. The same thing we're going to see now here with meme coins. They're all going to have, or at least the strong ones. I repeat that. You don't want to be buying some Chinese Pepe cabal coin. You want to be on the right community, strong chain and all that stuff. Like the reason I'm talking about Chinese Pepe, because I seen it today bleeding and dropping because it's a cabal coin. A lot of people still fall for that, and cabal coins are coins that don't come back because the cabal is too good and they can launch multiple coins over and over and just milk them instead of working on one single coin. So you want to be mindful of that. But coins that are strong today are gonna be the biggest gainers. They're gonna do something what we've seen Axie Infinity do. Those are the coins we want to be looking looking at, right? So the plan remains the same, right? Meme coins that are showing the biggest strength today are gonna be the biggest gainers in the future. And the crazy part is even the shittiest of them all is gonna pump. So when the narrative kicks in, they all start pumping. Now there is a kind of a delay, right? There is a little delay here. So when you see this here, right around when Axie started moving, you can see it here. When Axie started moving here, sand was still like doing nothing, literally, or just like starting to show some life. And then here, it's exactly here. You see the sand was already around, Axie Infinity was around its high, and then sand started moving up. So there was a bit of a delay, but they all have the same chart. And it's not the utility that made them have the same chart, but it's speculation and narrative, right? Their narrative is this is the gaming coin, the next Axie Infinity, and boom, they start buying it, right? This is the next thing, boom, and they start buying it, right? Now I thought this gonna play out this cycle, but it didn't. Like you can see, they both did not show any strength today. They're both down. Same chart, same dead charts. And some people will see this and think like, oh, it's gonna come back. This is gonna come back, right? But unfortunately, it might not come back. And why bet on that? That's the reason. Why would you bet on this coming back instead of just going with what's actually showing it is gonna come back, which is meme coins today. So meme coins are all gonna have the same chart today, right? Pepe, when you see the Pepe chart, you know that other meme coins are gonna follow. And since I've been talking about Breton, it is one of the strongest recently, pumping and showing some strength in these market conditions while Bitcoin is about to actually break out. We're seeing this. So this means all these coins that are showing strength today related to Pepe, let's say, for example, let's take that as an example, they're all gonna have the same chart. And this is, by the way, guys, is called rotation. People that made a lot of money from Axie Infinity, as you can see, there is a bit of delay here. They jump on to the next thing. They go to sand. Then from sand, they go to mana. And then from mana, they go to UFO. And then they go to the next Super Mario, next gaming coin, Web3. They keep going on to those gaming until Bitcoin pulls the plug, right? Until Bitcoin rocks, which is here, right? When Bitcoin rocks, the party is over. As long as Bitcoin is moving up or sideways, the money rotation keeps going, which this means now Dogecoin pumps, then SHIBA, then Pepe, then Dog, then BONK, then they all gonna do the same thing. They're gonna be like a money rotation from one to the other, from one to the other, from one to the other, right? And those, the strongest ones, are gonna have those big charts like Breton ETH here. So that's also something to keep in mind when you're doing your analysis and long-term investment theories on meme coins and which ones are gonna make it long-term and have those charts that are gonna do the 300x's. Is the coins that people are likely to buy. What are those? This is the question we would need to ask to know which meme coins we want to be buying today. And those meme coins basically are the ones that you see everywhere. That comes down to that, literally, right? It's not about how funny the meme is or what's doing this and what's doing that. Is this meme about the volume, the bubble maps, and all that stuff? Now obviously they need to be on as many exchanges as possible. This is important because retail is gonna come and want to buy those, right? We want to make it simple for them, right? So Breton ETH now is getting soon on a good exchange. It's happening, and 3 exchanges so far. One of them is Bitmart. The thing is, people are gonna buy coins that they would see online, right? It is the same thing with Dogecoin. If we look at Dogecoin and why it is outperforming Link today, it's because Elon Musk is talking about it, right? That's why it is outperforming most of these utility coins. It's even outperforming Bitcoin itself. Because at this point, if you did not understand this, utility, attention is utility. And that's what these coins thrive off. Cryptos in general. Doesn't matter what they do. RWA, DPNIS, ZK Sync, whatever they do, it's attention. If there is attention, they will go pump. If there is no attention, they will not pump. And that's one of the reasons why I also advise against cabal coins like Chinese Pepe and others. It's because you know that these coins nobody's gonna talk about in the future. And that's key. That's maybe 90% or more than 90% what you actually need to consider. If nobody talks about a coin, then it's not gonna go anywhere. Now, there got to be people talking about it on YouTube, obviously, on Twitter, right? And more platforms. TikTok maybe is gonna be a big thing in the future as well. I do think it's gonna come down to that at some point, but TikTok is not so much money, right? Is mostly Gen Z and the $100 kind of people that buy. It's not the real deal. real, but big money is here on Twitter, then followed by YouTube. And that's why we focus on community, because community keeps the words out, right? They keep talking, they keep screaming, here it is, here is the coin, right? And they explain their narrative. That's why it's important also to be on a strong narrative, like either a Dogecoin or the Pepeverse narrative. So that's what people are going to do, money in rotation. So Pepe is going to do to 20 billion, then people are going to look for the next Pepe, right? They're going to type in next Pepe, they're going to keep looking. That's the thesis around Breton ETH. They're going to come in here. And recently you've seen this pump is because of that as well. Big whales are buying now, right? Recently there was a big whale buying now here. You see this little candle here. There was a big whale buying. So at some point you're going to see a lot of these like big whales pumping the price up. Why? Because they're rotating from the next coin. They're trying to rotate from the next coin. Pepe, okay, I'm going to go to that one. All right, Pepe is on the same chain. It's easier. I'm going to swap, pump. I'm going to do that. Dog, we've had the same thing, right? If Dog, we've had actually succeeded, because it's depending on now its community, and also it has big onboarded big influencers. So probably they're going to keep talking about it because now it's their legacy. Now, if it succeeds, then the next one is going to be one that is close to it on Solana, but I don't advise looking into Solana because that's where the Jeets are flourishing and the scammers are leaving there, right? So you don't want to be on Solana. And that's it, right? They're going to be a rotation. Most of the coins that you see today that you even think might not even do anything substantial are going to be in the billions of dollars of market cap, because we've seen it playing out before. So now we're just here with these coins, right? We're just here waiting, right? Waiting for this to play out. And it is going to play out because we're already seeing it playing out with Pepe and other big meme coins. Those are going to do maybe a 5x to 10x from here. Then the others are going to follow. And then I do think personally the top meme coins are going to top much sooner than expected, right? Like the biggest pump a coin can do now here in the top meme coins is gonna be maybe 20 billion. It depends how far the meme coin altcoin season is gonna last, right? If Bitcoin just keeps pumping to infinity into 2026 or end of 2026, if it keeps just pumping, then yes, we are gonna see a $100 billion Pepe, possibly a $100 billion dog we've had. But what I am thinking is gonna happen more is as we progress in the bull market, people are gonna want to find the next thing quicker than the previous cycles, because people now are getting smarter, right? People are getting smarter, and now because people are getting smarter, they are looking for the alternatives much quicker than before. Remember, altcoins, alternative coins. So it's the same thing with Pepe, alternative Pepe, right? With SHIBA, alternative SHIBA, right? So that's what people usually historically do when they see a Bitcoin pump. They went and created alternative coins, altcoin. So now this cycle, what I do think is gonna happen is the same like Axie Infinity and stuff like that here. It is gonna be something like Pepe is gonna top around 20 billion, right? Dog, we've had in those that have a weaker chain and weaker liquidity when it comes to Solana, those are gonna do maybe 5 to 10 billion, and then money is gonna rotate quickly. But the good news here is even low caps like Breton ETH are gonna go to the billions because of the money rotation. Money is gonna rotate from coin to coin. We don't need new money to come in. We just need the existing money pool to just go to the next coin. So what you're gonna have is something like this. Axie Infinity pumps 10 days later, Mana pumps 10 days later, Sand pumps 10 days later, the other one pumps. So the same thing we're gonna have now. We're gonna have Pepe pump to billions of dollars. Next 2 to 3 weeks, you're gonna have Bread going to billions of dollars by that Bread on ETH, right? And then you're gonna have other coins on ETH going to billions that we don't know now. Yeah, maybe there are some low cap now that are out there, right? You can join my Discord, link in the description, is free to join, that are gonna do the same thing, which is money rotation. And this will depend on who's talking about the coin. That's very important, right? Are people talking about it? Now recently we've seen Mudeng, which is the Hippo coin on Sol, Cabal coin got listed perpetual on Binance. Now this is not spot listing. Spot listing is bullish. Future listing is bearish, meaning that the team is shorting the coin to make even more money off the retail, right? So it is now possibly gonna be topping, as we've seen with the other Cabal Nero, the dump. Now there is a coin also on Binance spot, which is meme coin here. It's not doing well. You'll ask, why is it not doing well? It's on Binance. It should be pumping. Why is it not doing well? And then you have coins like other coins that are not even on the just launching day one, and they are at 300, 400 million. Well, it's because nobody's talking about it. And meme coins need attention. Cryptos need attention in general. So that's what we're expecting here, guys, is strong meme coins with a strong social presence are gonna do billions just because they are socially present. That's the most important. Anyways, anyways, that's what we're expecting, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll keep you updated with what's going on here, hoping that Bitcoin finally breaks out and we move out from here. If you are still sidelined, you wanna hope that Bitcoin is gonna give you a bit more time, because once this is gonna break out, that's it. It's moon time. It's pumps, green candles, verticals everywhere. Anyways, thank you so much for watching today's video till the end, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.